We're out in the field doing a bit of fencing. This is where Cole used to keep his store cow. We were along by the road there. We've got the digger here. Christ almighty, it was hard work. It's all ridge and furrow, the bloody land's going everywhere. We were struggling. Anyway, farmer called young Andrew. Young Andrew used to work with us back in the day. Anyway, he happened to call young Andrew. He was free at the time. He'd actually just got back to his yard, which is 2 seconds round the corner. So he said, I'll come and, you know, come and have a go. Anyway, banged him in. He did it all with this post knocker. It's a hell of a thing. I don't know why we ain't got one. Bloody mustard bit kit. He was like, oh, do you need me for anything else? We were like, yeah, too right. Might as well stick around for a bit. Andrew's knocking them in. I'm putting the insulators on. We'll get some wire put up around this field. The cows, we're going to bring a set of cows and calves down here. There's a bridge that goes over the river this side. Quite a bit to do down here. We're going to take power over the river there. And there's 2 more fields there, so there'll be enough grass for the cows all summer, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, this is a hell of a tool, isn't it? We were having trouble. We were pushing them in with a digger, but because the digger wasn't sat quite square, Andrew can keep the posts square as they go in, so, and it takes him no longer than the digger does. So yeah, we had a free afternoon and it's all worked out quite nice. We've got about 3 or 4 posts in and we were like, it was taking forever, so this has definitely sped the job up. Anyway, Keithy's out there, he is spacing the posts out. We will bring the wire down tomorrow, we'll get it wired up, and yeah, it'll be a good job. Anyway, there's not much grass out here yet, so there's no rush to put the cows and calves down here yet. But they've got 3 good fields to go at. We've got a little bit of work over the bridge there, and yeah, it'll be a good job when it's done. Andrew needs a hand. Sorry, I'm just following the posts. My measurement is my hip, somewhere there. Anyway, we were struggling up where it was hard round by the road, and we just happened to call Andrew and see if he would pop down, see if you know, see if the knocker would knock them in, and it did. So it was a pretty good job. The digger would do all of these ones. They're soft down here, but you know, want to give the man some make it worth his while for the day, obviously. So he's yeah, going to finish the day out with us, and we'll by the time we'd have made some progress today. Anyway, getting everything laid out. Keithy's laid out all the posts going along, and we'll get them pushed in. We'll get as many pushed in as we can today. Cows and calves will do well down here, and the old man will come down and look after them, and they're not too far away. If you know, if we need to get them some more grass late summer, they can go directly out to where they were last year, so it'll all work pretty nice in the end. But the post knocker is a good tool. I've never seen one be used before, so I can see it's yeah, it's the ticket. There's Keithy. Most of the fence around here is pretty good, but it's just the odd place here and there. So, and we need to get power down to the bottom end of the field here. So what we're going to do is just, I think we're going to end up doing the lot, and we'll know we won't be chasing cattle around in the summer. So, you know, but for the most part the field is pretty good. He just ties a bit of string up off his post, ties it all the way down to the next sort of strainer or the next end post, and that keeps us straight. Then that keeps the post straight all the way through. So it's just a simple way of keeping all the posts in line or whatever. We want to leave enough room behind here so Keithy can come down and just trim out the hedges if he wants to, and simple as that really. But yeah, ain't too bad. There's a few, yeah, you're doing well to spot one out of place down there, so they've done all right. Yeah, it's a few days fencing, but it's a nice spot for the cows, and they'll enjoy it down here. So, and Uncle Franklin lives on the edge of the field, so he'll get to keep an eye on them. Yeah, I think they'll enjoy it down here. We've got some water troughs up there, we'll get those cleaned out. I think Uncle Franklin's already done it, but yeah, there we go. We're doing a bit of fencing. We're hopefully getting this should have most of it done. I think we're going to have to get a few more bits and pieces to finish up, but yeah, it'll be a done job in the end. Friday the 25th of April. We've got some cattle work to do today. Everything needed to come through for spot on again because they're all itching again. Foot trimmers coming next week and then they can go out end of next week. But we've got a load of work to do. We're going to get them all ready to go out today. That group over there, they can, once the foot trimmers trim their feet, they can actually go out to the grass. There's no problem with that now. Same for that group over there. This group still needs dehorning as well. So Colin will be here next week, I'm sure, as well, to do the dehorning. Daisy's with us today. We got fly tags, black leg, BVD, trim the tails, a bolus for minerals. So we've got plenty to do today. So it's not going to be a quick one, but we'll get all these sectioned off. We've got to bring cattle round from all the sheds, so there's a few cows and calves with a couple of issues here and there. Yeah, there's one calf with touch of pneumonia, there's a couple of calves with bad eyes, there's one cow with a bad leg, done it to herself in the crush, silly mare. Come on, you lot. Anyway, we're going to get them all shut up and then we'll bring the ones across. I'll show you what they're having. We won't spend all day recording. But, anyway, calves are in. That's a hell of a calf. Go on, you lot. We had a couple of younger calves in here. They had a touch of rotavirus. Nothing, some antibiotics didn't sort out, but yeah, that showed its face again last week. So that was interesting. Got to make sure all the calves are with the right groups, otherwise we will have some problems. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, go on. Wait, 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 wait.
It's got them there, look.
Do you want one of these? Blue pill, isn't it?
Yeah. What did you take?
Better not give me one.
Take you back in time.
These are just mineral ones, aren't they, Days?
Yeah, minerals.
What are they high in? What does it say on the box? Cobalt, selenium, iodine and copper.
Yeah, so they get a...
Copper for fertility, isn't it?
Yeah, and iodine for fertility, I think, as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that... I remember the vet saying to me, if anything that's to do with fertility, make sure it's got iodine in.
Yeah. I don't know anything about the cobalt or the other one, but I'm sure it's important.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Let's move these. Let's have one end. For one and one end for the other one.
Yeah. And these are the fly tags.
They're the old fly tags, yeah.
They don't smell.
You don't smell of anything.
No, I know, that's what I mean. Give us dodgy ones, isn't they?
Is he doing one bolus or two?
One.
One, okay. So there's one in the gun ready.
I believe. But plans change fast around here.
Yeah, they certainly do, don't they?
So...
I did some of mine earlier in the week. I've got to do the rest some part next week.
Yeah. And these just dissolve in their belly, don't they?
Yeah, so when this time of year it's not too bad, but in the winter they reckon that you should try and keep them at body temperature. Because otherwise the heat, because they're glass, they're like a soluble glass. Right. The heat, when you put them into the cow and obviously it's warm, it can crack them. So you're supposed to try and keep them at body temperature before you put them in.
Oh, I see.
Obviously easier said than done when you're bloody December.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Weird.
Obviously this time of year it's not quite so bad, is it? Because it's not cold.
Right.
No, it definitely ain't cold today.
No, we won't be moaning it's cold, I don't think. There's quite a bit going on today in terms of what we're doing to them, taking numbers, because they're sort of set out in their own groups already. We're going to record the numbers. Once Foot Trimmer Man comes, all we've got to do is take calf numbers and sling them out. So it's a lot of work today, but it means less work for another day. But it'll be slow getting them through, and just while we get the first 3 or 4 always take a bit of once you've done 3 or 4 you get into the swing of it, and then come second nature. Then we're going to let these guys out in a second. This should swing open. We'll just make sure everybody's ready, but it just takes first 10 minutes are always a bit slower while we just make sure everything's right. Right, right, right. Right, right. Right, right, right. Right, right, right. Right. Oh, monkeys. Good.
That's enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Hey, hey.
Right. Right.
Yeah, very good. Still isn't.
No, no.
Where did he was, Frank?
Yeah. Right. 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 Right.
Hey,
Come on, girls.
hey.
Who are you, girls? Right. 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 Go on.
We don't need any numbers, just one last.
Oh, okay. Machine yeah.
What number?
374.
Today.
Nice. I always get the luxury end. This is that one not feeling. Let's get you fixed up.
Come on then, little man.
Hang Bison?
Yeah. It's actually diatrim, but...
Diatrim.
Okay, mate.
502, 262, I've got your number. Second day, that, isn't it? Yeah, he looks better.
Hey, 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 hey! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on!
He's one of the younger ones in there as well. Oi! Right, this is 386. Me and Farmer had her in to do a routine eye on her a couple of days ago. Anyway, we got the halter on her just like we do every other. Within 10 seconds she was sideways in the crush. I'll show you. Right, you can see she's got a swollen leg now.
Sweetheart. Come on then.
Didn't you get her in like that?
No, I'll spray her leg while I'm here.
Aye?
I'll spray her leg down here while I'm here. She came in for an easy bad eye. We do them all the time. We've done a million. Put the halter on her. She then got her legs, two legs stuck above the bars up here. Anyway, she was sort of stuck then, so we quickly done her eye. And as she pulled her legs out, she ended up cutting her leg. And there weren't no blood until she left the crush. Then she started walking out the crush. And then it was bleeding everywhere. To the point where we were like, oh God, are we going to have the vet? Anyway, 10 minutes later, the bleeding stopped, which was pretty lucky. But you can see it's all swollen down here now. It might be infected, so we're going to give her a jab now for infection. She's still got bad eyes, so Farmer will sort that as well. The injection will sort that anyway. But yeah, what should have been a 2-minute job has now turned into a bit of a mess.
Last one.
She won't like coming in this crush, will she, Farmer?
She's been jabbed proper today, isn't she, bless her?
Yeah, she'd have had enough today. But, well, have it, ain't she?
Yeah,
'Cause,
no, she's worse than yesterday, isn't she?
yeah, no, definitely. I'll give her 40 mil one.
That went from 0 to 100 in 10 seconds, didn't it? It's her own fault. She brought that on herself. We hadn't even touched her and she was sideways. And you think just how the hell does a cow get sideways?
I don't know why she got so bloody silly.
She's definitely a bit more relaxed today.
Instantly.
She knew the man who can't see was coming near her eye, didn't
Yeah. She might have been told that.
She's like, fuck that, I don't want to be
she? I think I might have been sideways as well. We've had a hell of a day. Just doing some tidying up, putting the gates away. But yeah, we've had all the animals through, all the cows with the calves. 2 groups are ready to go out now. We just need to trim their feet next week. The moment we've trimmed their feet, we can then start loading them, check the numbers against the calves, make sure the calves are all there and the right numbers are there, and they can go out to the grass. So we'll be taking some cows out next week, and we will be trimming some feet as well. It's going to be a warm week as well, so they want to, you know, it's about time some of them were out. We also got we've got to get Collier next week to dehorn the last group, and once they're done, they can go out. There'll be a lot of cattle work next week, getting the feet trimmed and dehorning this group here. This group needs dehorning. There's a fair few in there. We had a little look through the last cows that have got a calve, and we reckon there's 7 definitely not going to calve. There's 2 maybes in there, so they'll have to stay in just in case. And then 4 of the cows that are not in calve, 2 of those haven't had calves for 2 years and they are fat and just, that's it, they get one extra try, and then if they don't produce nothing, you know, they're not doing you anything. You're keeping them for fun then, and that's not what we do here. So those 2 cows, we'll put them in the paddock, and there's another 2 in there. They haven't had calves and they're older, so them 2 as well, they're going to go down to the paddock and they will be cull cows. So that's just a normal thing that happens every year. You have some cull cows, older cows, cows with bad bags, all this other stuff. So we're going to get them out the group tomorrow. There's a little heifer in there. She's going to come round again just because she's young. Farmer doesn't like doing that. He thinks if they're not in calf first time, you know, there's a reason for it. But we did have 402 last year. She wasn't in calf, and then she came round this time and she was. So we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt. We're going to try her. If she's not in calf next year, there's obviously something wrong with her reproductively, or so. Anyway, we're going to give that young heifer another try. There's a couple more in there that we definitely know are not in calf, and we're going to stick them out to the field as well tomorrow, because they've had all their vaccinations now. They can go out. So a bit of fiddling tomorrow, but that will only leave so many with to calve in the shed. There won't be many left. There's not many in there, and I think it will be 7 or 9 not in calve this time. So yeah, that's not too bad really. I think there was over 11 or 12 last year, so it's better than last year. Foot trimmer man is coming in the middle of the week. That's a big day. That's they don't like. We're going to use the calves as a bit of a distraction to get them through the crush. So we're going to try and keep the calves one side of the crush and have them try and get to the calves that way. That can be yes, troublesome day, that one. But we want to have them done before they go out. Yeah, after that we can then start loading them up, taking them out to the field. We had 20 mil of rain come through, not last night but the night before. That was a welcome sight. That was much needed. That was needed about 3 or 4 weeks ago, if I'm honest. But anyway, we'll see what it does to the crops. What it will do is, the crops that are already there, it helps, but the ones that haven't germinated will now start germinating. Then you have this 2-stage crop coming out the ground. Seen it before, it's just what it is. Daisy came and helped us today. You might see her next week. She'll be here helping us again. I think Robbo's going to come and give us a hand with the foot trimming, just because it's such a pain getting them through the crush. Keithy's been out. He's been out fertilising today, just fertilising some grasses and putting some sulphur on some wheats. So there's a little bit more fertilising to go, last dose to go on. We're just waiting on some loads of fertiliser to arrive, hopefully, fingers crossed, if they need to arrive soon, hopefully. Yes, once all the cows are out, then we can start mucking out all the sheds. We've got a week of work tidying up the sheds, getting the barriers down, and then the workload hopefully just comes down a little. That was a lot to get through. We usually do that in 3 separate groups. As they go out, we'll do their work, and then we take numbers and then we put them out. But because they got a foot trimmer this time, we thought, and they needed spot on anyway, they were all starting to itch, so they needed spot on anyway, and some of them will be in there a bit longer than a couple of weeks, so that needed to be done. So we thought we'd just do it all in one hit, but that was a lot to do in one go, and that took most of the day, but we got it done, and we don't have to do it next week now. We can just trim their feet, put them on the trailer, take them out. They'll be loving it, so it's good.